Well, hey there. Welcome to the Movie Review Mom YouTube channel. I'm the mom and I do the movie reviews. And today the movie I'm reviewing is called Maggie Moore. This quirky murder mystery releases on June 29th, my birthday, 2023. The movie is rated R and is an hour and 39 minutes. My movie review mom grade is a B. I know it's weird to have a film critic actually give you the score before explaining a bunch of stuff. So stick around, don't run away. Let me tell you why. I'm going to give you an overview in a nutshell. I'll point out things I liked and didn't like, as well as offer tips for parents, themes worth talking about, interesting lines, funny lines, and recommendations for other films that I think you might also like if you like this one, or vice versa. If you like the other ones, then you might like this one. All right, let's dive in. In a nutshell, Maggie Moore, and then the title actually has a little S because there are two Maggie Moores. Anyway, it takes place in a dusty desert town where nothing ever happens as a police chief is suddenly faced with the back-to-back murders of two women with the same name. The director of the film was John Slattery, and the story was written by Paul Birnbaum. All right, so there were quite a few things I really liked about this movie. First of all, the cast. It includes John Hamm, Tina Fey, Peter Dyseth, Nick Mohammed, Christopher Denham, Tate Ellington, Happy Anderson, Derek Basco, and Una Roche. They all do an excellent job. I haven't seen Tina Fey in anything recently, so it was actually really good to see her again. As an author of 31 books, my shameless plug, I loved the literary element of this story where John Hamm's character learned how to write an effective story during a night class. Now he's a cop, but he wants to write a novel or something. And so I just thought that that was really cute. And so there's a little bit of narration as he's learning about things and comparing them with what's going on in his daily life. The color palette features a lot of blues and yellows, which I thought was interesting. And I thought it must mean something, right? What do you think it means? Was it just a coincidence? I'm always fascinated by the color palettes and the filters that directors choose to use. So it could be completely unrelated, but I'm thinking it might mean something. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. I think it's also really entertaining to watch the police chief and his partner go through each clue to find the killer. People who love mysteries and murder mysteries especially will get a kick out of that. All of the characters are deeply damaged and flawed. Many of them are incredible slime balls. They're all extremely quirky, which is what makes this movie amusing. We definitely feel that small town vibe in the film. Some of the dialogue is very funny. Other times, it's even insightful. Now, with that praise, there were some things I didn't like or thought could have been done better. For example, this is definitely not a family-friendly movie. I'll give you some tips for parents here in just a minute. And while the ending gives you kind of a warm feeling, the majority of the movie takes you into the gutter with bad language and violence and stuff that, I don't know, just made me feel like yucky until the very end. And then I'm like, I had to sit through all of that to get this happy feeling, Maybe it's just me. Let me give you some tips for parents. As I said, this is not recommended for kids. There are a lot of crude conversations, and I just simply don't enjoy that. There's profanity, including F-bombs. I don't enjoy that either. And I totally understand that it is to paint the picture of these characters. I'm just saying, I don't know that I would enjoy spending time with any of these characters. There's a lot of violence with various weapons, bloody murders, talk of child pornography. That's always fun. We see a skeleton in a burned car. Unmarried people have intimate relations. We don't see a whole lot of action though, so that's good. We see a man in his tidy whities. We see a topless woman in a strip club. So for all those reasons and probably more, not recommended for family viewing. Some of the themes that are illustrated well are damaged people, revenge, marriage, trust, infidelity, murder, and even courage. All right, so normally I write down funny lines and interesting lines, but as I was looking at my notes, I didn't write down any of them. So I guess they weren't as impactful as I would hope that they would have been, at least enough to share them with you. So let me give you some recommendations for movies that are sort of similar that I immediately thought of. One is called Vengeance. And as you can imagine, there's some blood and gore involved with that one. And then another movie, but that's more fun, equally quirky, but just more fun and playful, is called Game Night. So there is some blood and violence and that kind of thing, but it's more playful, I think, than this one. At least the humor lands better than it does in this one. All right, that's it. I hope if you watch this movie, you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Comment down below, and I will catch you in the next movie review. Bye for now.